Okay, I am live. Okay, I was just trying something different. Hi, Judy. Did you um did you see a countdown there? Because I was trying to do a countdown. I'm not sure if I did it right. But anyway, here I am. Judy, I'm so glad you're hanging with me tonight. We will continue with that little album. But first, I need to ask you, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. I hope you are doing well, my friend. I need to move this. I've got a bucket of DSP right beside me, and I feel like it's in the way. So, Judy, can you hear me? I hope so. I think I'm good. I think I am good. Just let me know if you can hear me. I'm not sure. Um, this was totally last minute because we decided we weren't going to the lake tonight. Um, are my comments not coming through, or are they? Judy, I think you're here. It shows me that there's actually nobody here, but Judy, I can see that you are. So you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and pretend that I've got a crowd of people watching me. So welcome here. This is my 8x8 album that I created from scratch and taught the class how to create the album. And I do sell that. If anybody is interested, you know what? Let me just pop that up. If you are interested, if you go to that Google form right there, it will notify me that you would like to create the album, and I can send you the video and the step-by-step picture tutorial on how to put the album together. And then what you would do is you would just come back and start watching my lives. And I believe I called them 8x8 album part 1, and then I kept going, and this is part 13. We have added all of the decorative paper, and that's what I walk you through publicly. Um, but the construction of the album is private, and then I just populated with pictures just so that everybody could see. So let me know if you can hear me, because I'm a little bit nervous here for some reason. It seems to, maybe it is working. I don't know. Unless Judy had to walk away, but anyway, let's continue. So I have added these pictures on this page. So this is day 1 of my sweet grandson. This is the cover, and I decided that I was going to add, because I really wanted this picture. Oh, thank you, Judy, of mom and baby. And I ran out of room on this page. I do have one right here that's very similar, but I love this, how mom is just looking down and just resting. So rather than just having that on the album cover like this, I want to slip that into one of these flip flaps. So this is a new item in the Stampin' Up world, and I am pretty sure it has to do everything with close to my heart. So I've never used this before, and I wonder if I go that way, and I'm okay, because I want another picture on this side as well. So, or do I not? Maybe I just want this right down totally, without the ability to flip it, because there's going to be so much going on already. You know what? I hope I don't regret this. I'm going to make an executive decision. Let's get some tear and tape on this. Okay. So Judy, it looks like it's just you and I tonight, my dear. I hope you are feeling better and feeling like you are on the mend. I'm going to put this tape just about a 1/16 of an inch away from the actual photo because I don't want any of that tape showing. Okay, so let's get that down. I don't like to cut my tear and tape. I like to tear it, but I am that crazy person that likes to make sure it is straight. And I have run out right there. So let's just add a tiny little piece. So yeah, because I like it straight, I just like to use my metal ruler to do that. So we're going to yeah, Judy, I agree. And that's kind of, I mean, I'm sure you could see my wheels turning. If I put, yeah, I think I am okay. So I'm going to remove this backing. Yeah, let's remove the whole thing. That's exactly what I was thinking, Judy. There's going to be, it's different to have a flip and a flap on the inside because it's kind of protected by the other page, but with it kind of just standing alone. I think these are really cool. And once I play with them, so I've got adhesive down here. So I'm going to just fold that over. And when I remove this, this is my first time with this. When I remove that, where is it? There it is right there. Hello, there we go. I've got adhesive right down there. Let's get rid of all of this before I get buried. And now I think I want to put this actually a little bit of an angle. Or do I not? Do I want it square or do I want it angled? There's no right or wrong. Mind you, if I square it, I could add a little more at the bottom or at the top. And I think I like it down here. So I am eyeballing square. And there is our cover, or the start of our cover. I think that's the only thing that I'm going to accomplish tonight on the cover is just this. I should have put more tape under there rather than just the border, but if it does happen to lift, I'll have an opportunity to do that. Okay, so now we did all this. We did the pull-out. Remember, there's the pull-out. And then let's just pop, let's pop that pull-out back into the envelope. And now we're going to flip over, and we are on page 3 and 4. Let's get populating. Let's get populating. I don't know how far I'm going to get tonight. We might get even just that. We were going to go to our children's lake for the weekend, but it is so lousy and the fires are so close to their cottage. Like, we're talking 10 minutes away. So, yeah. Feeling a little bit nervous about going. Okay, so this is Mom and grandson number 2. And this is Dad. So that might be fun. And I might, you know what, I think I'm going to fussy cut that. I don't like the lamp behind his head, and I don't like the TV here in the corner. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and get that done. I know so many people are like, I can't believe you're cutting a photo. But you know what? I do this all the time. I'm just wanting to be really careful. It's different than cutting a sentiment. I'm usually pretty quick. But if you're off a little bit when you're cutting a photo, all of a sudden the hairline or the hat beak starts looking really funny. So let's just take our time. And I don't want to cut Owen's head or his ear. So I went to a crop on the weekend. Judy, I wish you were closer. It would have been so fun to create with you all weekend. But we had a great time, and I got another one of these albums completed and totally covered. So now it is just ready for photos. What am I looking at here? Those are Andy's fingers. Let's not cut them off. I just moved mountains. Do I have it close by? I don't even remember where I put it. It's the same album, but different, right? Okay. So there we go. And I don't think, well, let's get this pokey thing off because we don't need that because that looks really funny. And I don't know that I want to cut the couch off. We've got reflection of the TV on Owen here. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I don't mind that square edge there. Okay, this is trash. So here we go. Let's start building this and seeing. Oh, I had a picture here. That's why there was a paper clip. I'm like, why is that there? That is not a pocket. This is a fold-out flap. Let me get in camera. So this flap here folds right out. So let's see if this would be a possibility. This one definitely needs some trimming. So let's do that. I'm going to put that mat down. I'm going to cut the white edge, and I didn't quite get it all. Let's cut the white edge off. I've got so much blank space here on the other side. I had to take a second look. I thought for a minute that that was Austin, but it's not. It is Isaac. And now let's just get kind of close to Owen's feet. When you're using these little fiskers, sometimes your guillotine handle is not right up to the top. And if it's not, I'm exaggerating it here, you can't get to the straight line here. So you want to make sure that that handle is right up, okay? So now it's right up, and see how I get to go flush against this plastic guide. There we go. So let's see how this potential collage would be going. It's kind of neat that I've got Mom and Dad on the same page. Now let's see what else I have. Oh, I love this photo. Judy, look at this. So this is Isaac. This is the same young man. And he's just like enamored that he is holding a 1-day-old baby. He's just, I adore that picture. That has to go on the front. That is one of his uncles. This is mom and dad's parents and her brother. And there's Dean and I. So this is all on the same day. Okay, welcome home. That's going to go on the front, I'm thinking. And there I am. And there's his uncle. Okay. I kind of like this little arrangement right here. Just like this. And then I can just put in my own little ephemera. I'm trying to pack up to see. Oh, dear. Oh, Judy, I'm so sorry. Do you have a friend that can take you? Like, should you be driving? Not everybody believes in chiropractic care, but this young man's daddy is a chiropractor, and I don't know if that would help you. I feel so bad for you. And look at these toes. I wish I was brave enough to fussy cut those, but I'm too afraid. I'm not going to touch that. Oh, Judy. Is there, I don't know if there's such a thing. Like, I know with cancer care, if you need a ride, you can get a hold of cancer care and they set that up for you. They do here in Manitoba anyway. I don't know if they do that where you are, but boy, that would sure be nice. Let's get some adhesive behind here. I do not like to use wet glue on photos, and I am not going to what? Finish your sentence, Denise. Oh, I'm not going to put a wow, you would think it's bedtime. It's like 6:15 and I've lost my words for the day here already. I'm not going to put a photo mat behind that. Let's get this picture down. And oops, one of my punches. I want to just kind of eyeball. There we go. You want to make sure that your cloth or whatever you're using is dry and not a wet cloth. That would be most unfortunate. Let's get adhesive behind here. I don't want any funky corners sticking out. Oh, Judy, I feel bad for you. No neighbor that would be kind and take you. Look at me. I'm in my mother, I'm gonna fix it mode. Now let's get this down here like so, and I'm loving this page. Loving that. I thought I had some adhesive right there. You don't want adhesive sticking out of your photos. It makes a hot mess of your... Now, let's add a little bit of ephemera there. And what I'm thinking because this page spread tends to be in the black and white. Let's get some black packing tape. Oh, how fun! Yeah, we were going to long weekend as well. Kind of got busted there. Where did I put? Okay, I have, ooh, I think I know what I want to do. I think I want, remember the rocking horse dies? I'll get rid of it. Where's her trailer, Judy? So I'm going to grab the ABCs because I love these blocks. And let's grab a teddy bear. Okay, let's do that. Is that weird that they're going to be in black? Ugh. You know what? Isaac has on a blue shirt. This is the same blue. And we're going to do that teddy bear in brown. Let's change our idea here. I've got a little scrap of blue here. Let's get these blocks down on there, like so. Don't move. And let's grab my mini. Close to Sarnia. Hello, dear. I will show you in 1 second, Debbie, what I've done. So is Sarnia close to Goderich, Ontario? I know Goderich, Ontario is down by Lake Huron. That's where I was actually born. So we're going to grab our 1 and our 2, and I'm going to stagger the plates so that they don't get stuck. When I was at the crop on the weekend, somebody came up to me and said, "You're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, right? I'm having issues with my mini." She said, "This is the 3rd one that I have, and it's just not working for me." And I said, "I know exactly what you're doing wrong." So I went to her post where she was sitting, and I walked her through it, and she did not have one hiccup for the rest of the weekend. She's like, "Finally, I know how to use this thing." You have to stagger your plates, or you can use your gray platform. Okay, so there's our ABCs. Okay, and I'm going to put those away before I lose them. And then here's our teddy bear. And you know what? I'm going to grab some, let's see here. I want just a really nice, I don't want crumb cake. I think I want pecan pie. And I've got a little bit of pecan pie here. That will look really sweet. Let's run that through. All right. Snips, where did you go? Debbie, how was your day? And it's going to snow, right? I took a picture of my front entrance inside the house where you girls walk in, and I meant to post that and I forgot. I'll do that after my live. I brought all my pots in and they're at my front door because it's supposed to snow. That's not good. Okay, let's get this little teddy bear done. I don't like working on my book. Where did I put my plates? Ah, I had them in my hand a second ago. There they are. Oh, Judy, yeah. You know what? You're getting what we had yesterday and the day before. We had like, Debbie, what did it go up to? I think it went up to 37. I could be wrong. but it was pretty warm. But that's my kind of day. I like it hot. That's just me. Okay, so we are just creating, oh, you know what? I wanted to put tape behind that or in front of it. You know what? He's cute though. I think I'm just going to leave him. So there's that. And do I want anything else? Let's see. Let's see. Owen is in a white onesie. Why don't I cut a white onesie out and see what that looks like? I haven't used this yet. So I've got some white scrap right here, and I don't want that shiny. Whoopsie. Come on. I'm not staggered enough. There we go. I hope I didn't cut the arm off. Did a few. Nice. I know exactly where Seine River Cafe is. We go there every now and then. Okay, so this, I don't know why that doesn't cut right through. I guess it's just showing the neckline. I guess it's cute. And let's do, did I have any tape left on here? I didn't. Let's do a rattle. Is there another color that we can pull in here? Not really. Not really. Let's try a white packing tape rattle. I know, look at all these cute little things here. Debbie, is your trailer in trouble because of these fires? I'm not 100% sure where you are. That's so sad, that couple that was, yeah, wow, what a tragedy. And I lost my little, no I didn't, it's at the other end here, my stopper. My crazy little hack. Okay, let's cut a white rattle. I don't know if that's weird, but we'll soon find out once it's cut. A soft green for the rattle. Yeah, there's just no green anywhere here, right? I'm kind of in the browns and the blacks. We'll see what it looks like. I don't have to use it if, oops, I cut part of it off accidentally. Oh, it's cute, girls. Look at it. It's super cute, but we're going to cut it again because I cut part of it off. Not at the moment. Okay. Yeah, the fire is about 10 kilometers away from our daughter's cottage where we were supposed to go to this weekend. And we're going to go tomorrow instead during the day. Because I said to my daughter, I said, you know what, if we're at the cottage tonight and the wind is supposed to change from the north going south, and if we're all sleeping, there's not enough reaction time. I'm just, Yeah, so I'm happy that they were like, no, you're right, let's wait. Okay, there's our rattle, and it's adorable. Now I'm thinking this should almost be shiny too. Let's let's die cut the onesie again and see what that looks like. Okay, do not move. Please do not move. Please don't move. Yeah, you know what, Debbie? I'm with you. I am with you. Okay, let's put the rattle away, and it belongs with that set. Okay, look at the onesie with tape on it, and it's got a little bit of flecky dirt on it, which I don't know which one I prefer. I'll decide as I go. Because now we're going to just decorate that page. That's the only thing with the packing tape trick. If you're using a colored paper and there's a little bit of marking on your paper, it's not going to show, okay? But with the white, it's hard for it not to show. So here is just white cardstock cut with the onesie. And here, and I don't know if you can see it. Nah, maybe a little bit. Pardon me, here is white cardstock, but there's a little bit of kind of like flecky marks in there. So it looks like the onesie is soiled. Pardon me, we're not going to use that one. Let's take a Ricola. I think the smoke, I'm so sensitive to it that I've been having coughing fits. And Kathy, hello. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Okay, for Kathy and Debbie, because you weren't quite here, I'll show you what I've done. Excuse me. With Judy, as she watched me bumble through this. So there's, let's close that. So you know that the new things that we have, the flips and flaps. So these are the 4x6, and the tape runs here or there, okay? So there's my cover, the start of my cover, and it just protects the photo, okay? And then I'm going to decorate more there. So I got that done. And then this is that first spread that we did. Pocket page is also done. We flip open, and here we go. I fussy cut all around Daddy's hat and Owen's body, and then I tucked a picture. I didn't have a picture with just Andrea, but this is Isaac holding his little cousin, and he's just like, what is happening? But now I wanted to decorate this page a little bit. So we've got some baby building blocks, and let me show you up close here. Debbie, I do have ginger tea, so I don't know if you can you see that? There's, no, it's hard for it to come in. There's ABCs in there. Let's get a little daub of glue behind there, and let's put those on. So we're going to just pick them up this way. And I'm going to put a little dot of glue behind them, like so. Let's get our rattle, and let's do the same. Get a little bit on the handle. They are cute and tiny. And here's our little bear. And he is stinking cute. I didn't do the packing trick tape on him because I didn't want to. And then there is a white onesie. So we're going to put our bigger element down first. And I think I like it down here, kind of like that. And then we'll see where these other things fit. Maybe he should be up on the photo just a little bit. That's kind of cute, eh? Can you see that without, here it is without the glare. I think that's kind of cute. So let's do that. Let's get some glue on there. So when you are putting your ephemera down, you want to start with your bigger one first, so that you know where to go with all of the small ones. Okay, so there's our onesie. Super cute. I could have stamped it. Never thought of that. Let's put our teddy bear right here. And I have to have them going A, B, C. I can't scatter them. So A, we're just filling up this blank space with our blocks. And you know what? I love this rattle, but it needs to be a different color. There's too much white happening. So, little rattle, down you go. And I don't think I want to do a black rattle. Can the bear slightly overlap the onesie? Oh, Debbie, I should have been looking up. You know what? We're going to put the rattle on. That would look really cute. Thank you for that. Let's do that rattle again. And I might use that white one on another page. So there's that rattle. And let's go. Let's do it. Debbie, have you worked on your book at all? Debbie created the most stunning book. So we're going to place that rattle. See how my plates are staggered? I have a draw happening right now for anybody that places a $50 order with me. I will enter their name for the draw for a brand new one of these minis, and it comes with the plates. So when you do win it, see how they're staggered? It's like the letter E. I don't know if you can tell. And then it runs through like nobody's business. Oh, a soft yellow. Yeah, that would work. Well, let's see. I must have missed that. Let's see what this blue one looks like. And you know what? We could always take that little, we could do something like that. It's kind of cute, eh? Or even just right there. I mean, we could do the blocks again and pull in this yellow. Do you see how this part of the album actually takes longer? So let's grab, where is, of course, I don't have any lemon lolly up here. It's all at the back. Bah. It's all at the back. But you know what I do have? I have some silver hearts. These are actually holograph paper. And sometimes it's just too much. We could put a little heart on the onesie. I wish it was smaller. What else do I have here in my little buckets? I have keys, but that's not going to. Ooh, look what I have. I've got a tiny little bow. I could put a bow on the bear. Or does that look funny? I think it actually does. The bow on the bear looks funny. I don't mind. I don't want that there. But I wish I had some lemon lolly. It's a nice light. Oh, you know what? Do I have something right here? This is quite bright. Ooh, too bright. Ladies, excuse me for one moment. We're going to go get some lemon lolly, okay? It's why I haven't done the photo ads to my album. Yeah. Oh, the bow on the onesie. I agree, Debbie. And sometimes it's, well, it is. It's always easier. No, I don't know about the bow on the onesie, but that's a good idea. I think it looks a little bit funny. Kathy, you finished it. Bring it over. I want to see. Oh, and I'm halfway done your poncho. So when we do drive out to the lake, I've got something on here. I need my little eraser, my little gummy. Of all the colors I have in front of me, lemon lolly seems to be the only one that I don't have. There we go. That's better. I think what I might do here on that onesie is I might just stamp something. Let me go get some lemon lolly. I don't know if it's the right yellow. I feel that it's really clashy. Really clashy. Not classy, but clashy. Let's see. Let's see if we add just a light blue. Let's put some packing tape on this. We're going to flip that over. And so, Kathy, are you happy with your album? And wait a second here. Yeah, absolutely bring it. The bow is going down. It looks, yes, yeah, no bow. And Kathy, oh wow, what is that? Yeah, wrong yellow. Definitely. It's such a soft yellow, but it's the wrong yellow. And I mean, this yellow in here is actually Cajun Craze, I think. And I'm like, or not Cajun Craze. Where's my head here? Crushed curry, and it's just way too deep. Way too deep. Oh, Kathy, I'm so glad you're pleased with it. Let's cut using let's cut a onesie, or a onesie. Let's cut a rattle. And also, oh, you know what? You know what there is, though? There is a pocket. So let's cut a little light blue pocket. And let's cut 1, 2, 3. And I mean, I don't have to use them all. But then they're cut, right? So Kathy, you know what's going to happen with your baby album is your kids are going to give it back to you and they're going to say, populate it, Mom. So you're going to have to bring it to BYOPs and work on it, because this is where it takes more time. Okay, so there's a light blue and I'm loving it. So we're going to take this one and we're going to tuck it away, and nothing is down, right? These are down, and I might have done that in haste. Here's a little pocket. Now that's cute. Ah, get back here. We'll put a little pocket right there. Or we could put a white pocket, because that stands out an awful lot. And I think it's because there's tape on it. I did the backing, the tape backing. So the rattle is done. And here is 3, 2, and 1. See how this is a slow process. ABC and 1, 2, 3. And they don't necessarily need to go there. Ladies, we lost our 1. I lost the 1. I want to recut the flower, or the pocket, and I want to do it without packing tape, and see if I like that. And somewhere in all of this, we have lost the number 1. Come on, little pocket. Could you color in the white one? I am too. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Kathy. And could you color in the white one? Like color in the white onesie? So there is a little white pocket. I'm wishing I wouldn't have put the onesie down. I like it with the pocket though. I don't know if you girls can tell, but from here, I'm like, I like it. I like it. Okay. Now, let's move. There's the number 1. So we don't need to put all of this down because it does start getting pretty busy, and I think that is too busy there. But I like the different blue, unless we've got ABC and maybe here. These are hard to pick up. Where's my, here we could do, so we've got A, B, C, and we could do 1, 2, 3, and then we could, or not, or just no rattle until another time. I think I'm liking that. Color in that is the white rattle with the soft, oh, a white rattle. Could do. I think it's sweet little Mr. Teddy Bear that's throwing me off here. And I made the mistake because I would never do that. Well, I guess I can't say that now because I just did. I don't like to glue things down till I know for sure that that's what I want. That white one is not going to work. I actually, okay, little rattle. I don't mind that. And I think the reason why I'm struggling with the bear is because there's just one sitting there, right? And I'm so used to working in odd numbers. So with one heart there, I wish I had, pardon me. Oh, I hope you did not hear that. I'm liking that better. Now I'm liking my bear. And that one is just too big. I would want something smaller, but I don't mind that. So I kind of like this, the 1, 2, 3, and it's hard for you to see. I'm going to see if I can pick this up without allowing those other things to fly off. So here's the pocket. There's the pocket on the onesie, and the 1, 2, 3, and the ABC. I think I like that. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. Now see, some of this is tacked down and some is not, but normally I would not tack anything down until I knew for certain. So I broke my own rule, which I do at times, but I'm liking this. Okay, so let's get some, I don't need tape behind here. I already have adhesive sheet. So let's just lift that off and put that down at an angle. My sweet little holographic heart. We need a little bit, and I think what I'm going to do, just to give that pocket a little bit of dimension, could you use a black marker to put a face on the bear? Oh, you know what, Debbie? The bear has a face already. The bear has a face already. I will show it to you. It's just kind of like cut into it, and if I accented it, it would probably look funny. Once this is all down, I'll show you. But I totally hear what you're saying. Okay, so we've got a little glue dot behind that pocket, which is going to give it just like, it's not a dimensional, but it's going to give it just a tiny bit of dimension. So it's raised just a smidge. And these would have been good to have adhesive behind them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use my little precision nose one thing here. How's that for technical? Precision nose thing one. Yeah, I'll show you. As soon as I lift it up here, I'm going to get these down. So we're going to put just a little bit. Don't stick to me, please. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, I'm close to my mic and I don't want to rip your ears off. So I'm going to let that sit for just a smidge so that it won't be so. I'm going to get all my little ephemeras in there. I'm going to let that sit. I don't want that glue to be super juicy when that goes down. And I'm going to see if I can get that bear. So see his little embossed face? How cute he is. So that's that corner. And then, whoopsie, here's this corner. And then in the other corner is where I'm going to put the 1, 2, and 3. So let's use our little precision tweezers so that I'm not touching anything. And let's just kind of stagger these and kind of keep them in order. ABC, 1, 2, and 3. There. We for sure will not be finishing this whole thing, that's for sure. So that little flap is done, and that goes down like so. But I want to let this sit for just a minute. I just want to make sure that none of that glue is going to come out. Okay. And then, no, that's all done. Place photo here. And see, normally I wouldn't do this because when you still don't fully know where you're going, it's just not a good idea. Now I can round these corners. Actually, you know what? This would look really sweet. We're going to cut this down. So here's just a really nice sign that that was made when they came home from the hospital. Let's get that trimmed up. And I'm going to try to, oh no, that's going to be pretty hard to, and I don't know that I want to, no, I don't want to fussy cut it. We're not going to take a lot off. I'm just hoping that it fits on that little panel. And then if I take just a sliver on either side, let's see where we are at. Bye, Judy. Take care, please. And I'm calling it in about 5 minutes anyway. So you're not going to miss a whole lot, my dear. Do take care. Let's close that. And that, I believe, is perfect. Okay. We're not going to frame that out with anything. I'm going to put this down and we're going to call this a night. I'm going to take just a smidge more off on that side, just so that I'm able to center this a little bit more on this panel. There we go. I like that better. Kathy, are you still here? Because well, I'm going to let everybody know, obviously. But Kathy had this really cool thing on the weekend when we were away. And I bought one. It's a photo printer. Super expensive. But I bought one. Let's get our adhesive down on our photo. And let's not put it upside down on the page. That would be crazy. Now, what I'm thinking I can do, we're not sure, but let's see. Where did I put? We're going to put, am I trying too hard to use things up? Let's see. Actually, here's what we need. We've got some silver down there. There we go. There's what we need. We need 3 hearts. 1, 2, and 3. And that's how we're going to decorate that page. And it's really hard to see what kind of printer. I got the Epson, and so it does 4x6 and 5x7. So that'll just be something that I tuck away for myself. So we're going to put that right up here because there was a little bit of black from the counter that looked funny. Debbie, what are you oh-mying? Do you like this little page? And so I don't like my elements all facing the same way. I kind of like to stagger them about. And so let's put this one right down. Yeah, right down here. So there is that. So let's do a quick little recap. I'm not the fastest at doing this, but anyway, so this, and once I kind of sit on this a bit, we're going to embellish the front as well. So we did that tonight, and we have this to do the next time, but we did this welcome home, Owen and Seth, uncle and auntie. And then when we open this large flap, this is what we've done with that. So, yeah, you know what, Debbie? That's kind of where I was going. I hummed and hawed and hummed and hawed. And anyway, Dean said, hey, if you want it, just get it. And so don't have to twist my arm. So I did. I just got it. But it comes on the 20th. So that'll be great because you know what? When we go camping this summer, I'll get to, like, I won't work on this album because I do want to try really hard to keep this album for my lives and complete the entire thing with you. But the other ones that I'm working on, because I have lots of them to do, my hope is this Christmas. I don't know that that's going to happen. But yeah, so when we're camping or it's a rainy day in the summer, guess where I am? Right down here, playing, because this is not work for me. This is play. But thank you so much for hanging with me. I've kept you for a little better than an hour, so it's time to let you go. Take care. Have a wonderful long weekend. Stay warm if you're in Manitoba, and stay cool if you're in Ontario. Thanks for joining me, or anywhere else. But anyway, we will talk to you all later. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and yeah, be encouraged.